Hello, and thank you for joining us on Get Set Up. I'm your guide today, Keith Gilbert, and today we're going to be talking about some of the top mistakes that people make during the annual enrollment period. So we're going to just dive right in and make sure you understand how to avoid some of these top mistakes that most people make during the annual enrollment period. Thank you for joining us on another session of Get Set Up, the Medicare session. And once again, Medicare mistakes, things to avoid. A lot of people don't know, but there's a lot of changes coming here in 2025 for Medicare. You definitely want to keep those changes in mind. What people don't understand is you have options. You're not stuck. If you like your plan, you can keep your plan. But just make sure you understand that, does the plan work for me? Does my doctor still take the plan? And we're going to go over some of the things that are very important to you to make sure that you are in the right plan that fits your needs and your budget moving forward, upcoming in 2025. So let's dive right in. So, are you making the most of your Medicare plan? Many people miss out on better coverage, better benefits, increased money in their pocket. There's so many things that are changing. You definitely want to not just assume that you are in the right fit for your needs and your budget and that your doctor takes your plan, but you also want to make sure that you're getting and taking advantage of all the benefits that you deserve. So here's are some of the top mistakes that most people make during the annual enrollment period. So one, are you reviewing your plan, your current plan? Typically, most people get a annual notice of change, which is called an ANOC letter. You probably got it already in the mail. You want to look at that letter. Don't just toss it out and assume everything's okay, because there might be some big changes in your current plan. So review your current plan. Make sure you understand the importance of any changes, especially cost, anything that's out of pocket. Compare it. You can go on Medicare.gov. You can call the insurance company. You can reach out to your broker or your agent that help you sign up for that plan to make sure it's the right fit for your needs and your budget moving into 2025. That was one of the biggest mistakes that most people make, is not reading their ANOC letter and going over their current coverage. Number two, if you don't review those emails, those letters that you get, and you don't do a review of your current plan to make sure that, first of all, it's still available, that there's not a lot of changes that are going to cost you a lot of out-of-pocket costs, you definitely want to think about the premiums as well. Not just focusing on the premiums, but if the premiums are going up or going down, what the differences are in the Part B premium. Is there a deductible? These are not fixed costs. Every year there's changes. Some things stay the same, but typically things go up. And you want to make sure that you can afford it. Not just focus on the zero monthly premium. That's really nice, but it's always, what's the out-of-pocket cost if I go into the hospital? What's the out-of-pocket cost if I have to pay 20% if I'm on original Medicare? What's the out-of-pocket cost if I have to pay a monthly premium? Is it budgeted? Can you afford it? So don't just assume and focus on just the premium, okay? The other thing that's a big mistake is relying on someone else's recommendation. A lot of folks do this. Hey, Sally next door, she pays zero cost for that plan. I want to get that plan that she has for Medicare. But that's for Sally. Maybe she got it at a certain cost, and maybe it'll cost you 50, but it costs her zero. But she has different needs. Her recommendation may not be the correct fit for you. That's a big mistake. People try to go with the cost. Like, well, she's got zero, I want to get it for zero. But does your doctor take that plan? How much is it going to cost you to actually use that plan if something was to happen? Heaven forbid you end up in the hospital. What is your out-of-pocket cost on that plan? She may have extra help. She may be on Medicaid, the state system that gives you additional assistance. So you need to understand what's the right fit for you and your benefits moving forward, your needs for 2025, okay? Number 5, missing the deadline. quite a few people do this, and then they're like, oh, I forgot. It's an election year. We know the commercials are all over the place. Folks are thinking about what's going to change. We're transitioning into a new year. But you got to think about yourself, folks. Medicare is important. You earned it. Now you want to make sure you're getting the right benefits right now during the annual enrollment period that's coming up here on October 15th, and it ends on December 7th. A lot of people wait to the last minute or they forget and they didn't meet that deadline. There may be special enrollment periods that you can enroll later on down the line, but typically, if you miss the December 7th deadline from October 15th to December 7th, you may not have another opportunity until the next year, and you could be stuck in a plan that's not benefiting you in your pockets or for your needs. So definitely take advantage and don't miss the deadline. Check your doctors. Make sure your doctors still accept the plan. Don't assume that your doctor will take the plan for 2025. That's why the annual enrollment period comes around once a year to give you the opportunity to look into what's the right fit for you, the beneficiary. Also, compare plans. Don't just look at one option. Look at all the options that are in your area that you qualify for. Talk to a qualified licensed enrollment agent, like a broker or an insurance agent. Call your insurance company. Look at the other options that are available through the current company that you have. You might have a better option that works better for you and your needs and your budget. Also, don't fall for the Medicare scams that are out there. There's going to be a lot of scammers calling. There's going to be a lot of scammers in commercials and online and on social media, especially. Fly-by-night guys who just want to make a sale. Don't fall for that, folks. We're here to let you know that there's options. People from the government, they typically don't call you. If it's an insurance company, they have to have permission. Don't just take a call. Don't just sign up thinking you're getting a really great deal without doing your research and making sure it's not a scam. Do not give your information out. Protect your information, okay? And then waiting for reviews. I say right now is the time to go ahead and book an appointment with the insurance company that you're currently with, or with a local licensed representative for the insurance companies or a broker or an agent. Do it now because you may not find that person available. People are going to be busy. There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of disruption. So be prepared for the changes and get booked today. And don't assume you won't qualify for extra help, the low income subsidies, the Medicaid. If your income has changed going into 2025, you might be on a fixed budget. You might have made more money in 2024, but now you're making less. You may qualify now for additional assistance through Social Security, so give them a call or reach out to your local Medicaid department in your state. They can help you as well. So in conclusions, don't make those mistakes. Do your homework, reach out to a licensed benefit advisor, a broker, an agent, your insurance company. Go to Medicare.org. Review your Medicare and You handbook. Help is available, so don't make those mistakes, okay? Thank you for watching another session of Medicare with Get Set Up, and look forward to new sessions coming in the future. Have a great day. Thank you.